Chair recognizes Ms. Goodwin.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Members, it may surprise you to know the vast majority of people in the state are not watching what the Texas legislature is doing every minute of the day, and likely will have no idea that their children will be walking into classrooms with a religious text on the wall when they return to school next fall. So, my amendment simply says that we are going to let them know. We are going to let their parents know. So the Texas Education Agency shall develop and provide to each public elementary and secondary school a notice regarding the display of the Ten Commandments in each classroom, and each school shall provide the notice to all the students in that school at the beginning of the school year. The notice must include an explanation regarding the reasons the Ten Commandments are displayed in each classroom, and a copy of the text of the poster or framed copy of the Ten Commandments. It also needs to clarify that the text of the poster or framed copy of the Ten Commandments displayed is the version of text more commonly used by Protestant denominations. It will explain parental rights related to the display of the Ten Commandments in the classroom, but there are no parental rights. And it will provide contact information a parent may use to contact the school regarding questions related to the display of the poster. And of course, it will say that what is being displayed is the Ten Commandments. I am the Lord thy God. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make to thyself any graven images. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his cattle, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. Thank you. I think it would be very important that we let parents know what will be displayed on their children's classroom walls. They don't really have any rights because the way this bill is fashioned, it will be. They don't have the right to say, I don't want my child to be in a classroom without that on the wall, because this bill doesn't allow for that. However, it does let them know who they can call and talk to and maybe voice their grievance. Particularly, maybe they want to call and ask, did their school board have an opportunity to vote on whether or not this went into the classroom? And then the answer, of course, would be no, because we did not accept that amendment. Who knows what questions they might have? Maybe they would say, why are we bringing a religious text into our classroom? I would question if this was appropriate for certain ages, because they probably aren't going to understand. And members, this is kind of like when you see something, a warning sign over and over and over, you kind of ignore it, like ice on a bridge. And it's summertime, and you're like, how ridiculous is that? So you just ignore that signage. I'm afraid, members, that that's what will happen with the Ten Commandments. Kids will see it. It will just become something that's on the wall that has no meaning. And is that really what we want for our students? So with that, I move adoption.